to the Long Run with Joel and Christy. I'm Joel.
And I'm Christy.
And today is our weekly grocery haul. We went to Walmart and take it away.
Yes, so 2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
2 weeks ago, we bought for 2 weeks. And because we don't count leftovers when we make our meal plan, sometimes they stretch into the next week. So we didn't need, we still had meals left. We actually had almost enough to make it to next weekend, but we looked at the calendar. There's 3 days more past that, the end of the month, so for September 30th. So we added a few more meals so that we could get us to the end of the month. So this is just a few stock up items of produce and things like that, and snack foods that didn't last more than 2 weeks, and the addition of a couple of meals. Okay? All right, so let's start right here. I got spinach. We have a recipe. It's called beef and cheese pasta, and in the past we used frozen spinach, which is what the recipe calls for. But we always thought something didn't quite, the flavor was, something was off. So we decided we're going to use fresh spinach and just wilt it down like you do in most pasta recipes, and we're just going to see how that turns out this time. But this is the spinach for that, and also I still have some spinach, and I'm going to be using that in quinoa bowls and also a quiche recipe. I make the quiche and then I just set it on a bed of spinach and eat it that way. So I'm getting the spinach in, but it's not actually inside the recipe. It's sitting on top. The quiche is sitting on top of the spinach. So that's that. My bananas as usual. This also goes in the beef and cheese pasta recipe. Zucchini, that's going to go in my quinoa bowls. The hamburger buns, we have some pulled pork that we already have frozen in the freezer.
Yes.
You yawned and like your hand shook. Okay, anyway, so we got some hamburger buns so that when we pull the pulled pork out of the freezer, we can make pulled pork sandwiches. Our son needed more Cokes. We're going to have the cilantro lime chicken, which was on the meal plan from last week. We haven't gotten to it yet, but we needed cilantro for that. Which, it's not the prettiest cilantro. I'm going to have to pull some leaves off that. I just needed one apple. I have a few in the refrigerator already. Carrots, also for the quinoa bowls. Sweet potatoes is for the quinoa bowls. I couldn't find any loose ones or any other way other than these steamable ones. So I just decided to get that, and I'll just open up the bag and cut them instead of putting them in the microwave.
Yeah.
Need I say more? He got his Cheetos. This is for the beef and cheese pasta, as well as this peanut pasta. The beef and cheese pasta always lasts us at least 2 meals, so because we get leftovers from it. So it has several ingredients, but considering the fact that you get leftovers, it's not bad at all. That also goes in the beef and cheese pasta. I still have my peppermint mocha, but Joel still can't find his powdered creamer, so he got this for himself. So there's that. He also got some bread for his breakfast foods. Most mornings he tries to eat breakfast before he goes to work, but right now he's going to work at 4:30 in the morning. So some mornings he doesn't get to it, but some mornings he does, and so he needed bread because he was sitting there going, I ain't eating eggs without bread. Our almond milk as usual, and Joel's 2 packs of pudding as usual. We needed some more eggs because he's eating his breakfast foods again, but also the quiche that I'm going to make is going to take eggs. It also takes cheese.
Oh, a sharp cheddar.
So I don't care.
I do. Okay, go ahead.
He might eat some of the quiche. I don't know. He's eaten it before. He doesn't mind it. The ham. It only takes 1 pack of ham, but if we ran out, because I slice it like into 8 slices and just get out a slice every morning and put it in the microwave. But if I ran out, then I could make another one, which if Joel eats any, then there's possibility of that happening. So got 2 of those, and I got enough sour cream for 2 because that goes in it as well. We're almost out of coffee, and it's been like over a month since we bought any because Joel hadn't been drinking it here as much. And then I just got some more mixed nuts because that's a good one for me to have as a snack food instead of reaching for, goldfish crackers or something. Nuts are better than for that. So that is the whole haul.
Don't forget to watch our meal plan. That's going to be on the screen.
Also, while you're doing checking out that meal plan, don't forget to vote for the recipe of the week.
Yep, that's right.
Okay, so on our tips today, we were just going to quickly show you how we prep things when we get home so that we don't waste anything. Being Walmart, I'm having to obviously go through it and pick out all the pieces that shouldn't be like this. Anyway, so it's a little wilted and I'm pulling all the wilted leaves off. But to make cilantro last, you almost treat it like a plant, or you almost treat it like flowers. You want to put it inside of a bowl. You want to put it inside of a jar like this. Doesn't have to be glass. I choose glass because that's what I have here. But I've used like tumblers, like the Turbis tumblers before, so it can be anything. And then you just want to put some water in the bottom of it. So I'll do that after I put water in it to about right here, just to the bottom of where they are. Then I'm going to take this Ziploc bag, put it over the top. So I'm making it kind of like a greenhouse, and I'm going to put it in the refrigerator. Okay? Okay, and so how you keep spinach fresh longest. I'm hoping we bent that up in the car because it had it's like dented in. And I don't think it was dented in when I put it off the shelf. Anyway. If anybody has a tip for me on how not to have to use paper towels for this, that would be great. But so far, this is the best thing that I've found because the paper towel is going to absorb all the moisture from your spinach. I put one in the bottom of the container. I put the spinach back on top. And that also gives me an opportunity to see if there's any wilted spinach leaves in there because you want to get those out. I mean, it's like, in my mind, it's like an apple. If you got a bad apple in there, it's going to ruin the rest of them, so you want to get them out. So if you see a spinach leaf that's wilted, go ahead and take it out. Put that back on top. Then the paper towel I had on the top, on the bottom of the counter, goes on top. And that's going to help pick up some of the moisture, and it's going to help your spinach to last longer.
All right. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for other updates from us. So I guess that's it today for the Long Run with Joel and Christy. I'm Joel.
And I'm Christy.
And don't forget it's the long run. Give yourself a little grace. See you next time.